All right, game will start in 10 seconds. We're going to see how this one goes.
Excited for this one.
So Andy, what's your expectation for this game? You think it's going to be better for Teletubbies or worse for Teletubbies?
I'm not sure. I think well, it's kind of an open map, more open than the one before, so Classic's gonna have fun with that.
Yes, he does
And
like that.
but there's like a straight path to the flag, so I mean I think Tenerty can like it's harder for Sour to defend here, I think.
That's true. And I think I'm not sure if Arvid has ever played on this map before.
Probably not, because we don't usually play it. I mean people know it from like the old days, I think.
Yeah, I think he just died and he did not realize that the side he was on was the spawn side. And Zenerty is currently making a heroic effort, but it's
I
gonna be
think
tough
he's
to get out. Oh, oh,
almost.
wow, that was crazy.
Yep.
Yigrido was in the lava. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe placing some mines. Yeah, they're playing the 1-3 right now. They're playing world. Their whole team on back, and then Zen on attack.
Yep. Sub is putting these cheese mines,
I love
like
the cheese mines.
cheese strategies.
Oh, Yigrido cooks it. That was a very good kill. Arvid now has tried the exact same strategy except on the other side after realizing that he was previously on the spawn side. He's holding off Sub and World Show Off. Um, Z Legacy, this is a show match afterwards. Okay, Arvid is still alive. I think Arvid understands that when he's by himself, his goal is not to kill people. His
Yeah, he's
goal is
great at
to, yeah.
starting.
Yeah, and
He's
now that his team has arrived, he goes in, he uses his grenade, he gets a grab, and if he died, his team would be there to capitalize. But oh yeah, and he does die. But you see, Mino's right here now. Mino's
yep,
gonna help get this grab.
he got it.
Yeah, but he's still running away, and he's gonna have to get out. Sub and Zenerty are doing their best to catch him.
Yep.
Oh, Sub is cornered. Gets Classic, but is unable to get Arvid, and more importantly, unable to get Mino, who looks to have a straight path
Yep.
to the flag. Yeah, and there's nothing's gonna stop him there. Oh well, there's one grab. So far worse than Galleon. Harder to defend. Arvid understands how to attack.
I think what Arvid did was like key.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
stalling,
he's doing the same thing right now. That's what he's
yep,
doing.
that's their strategy and it works.
Yeah. Arvid will distract and then grab only once their team is there.
Yeah. In fact, I always make that mistake. Like I'm alone and I go for the
Yeah.
grab and
Yep.
I die. I could have
Mm-hmm.
just waited like 15 seconds.
It's very interesting to watch their offense. Yeah, and on the other side, it's just they're not even getting close. But that appears to be a really a winning strategy. Oh, and Sub is turning to the sand cheese strats. What a great what a great. I forgot that people used to do this. This is the defending we wanted to see.
Yes.
Oh. Bino gets mined. Those cheese mines helping out.
Yep.
I think they need a mine on this wall for Arvid because he's coming in through the same area. He hasn't shifted at all.
Yeah, or they need someone to hold him,
Yeah.
like fight him before he gets to the flag.
Zenergy's now back on defense. Okay, and they clear out the attackers. Thing is, every time you clear out the attackers, you're not going to be able to get a flag. This is why we see so many times where both teams grab the flag at the same time, because both teams are putting together good attacks, so they don't have enough people to defend.
Right.
One of the exciting things about a good match.
World Show Off took a different path. He's near the flag.
Oh. Does Sour see him? Yes,
Yep.
Sour knows where he is. But World knows too, so now it's just Sour and World. Classic is leaving Sour for it. What is he doing?
Waiting?
Yeah, I think he's just waiting. Mino respawns and goes up to kill World. And then falls. Oh, World jumps. Oh, and he gets cooked. Wow. He's pretty sad about that too. Okay, on the other side, Arvid grabs the flag and makes it harder for Classic to grab the flag. Okay, and Classic dies. Pretty cool map though. Let's look at the map list. Is there anything else like that isn't Subway that we could do that we'd be good at? I don't think a pure TNT map we'd win without Jack. There's Diablo's always fun, but that's a good Classics map. I do like playing on pits, even though we definitely lose.
Yeah, we definitely lose on pits.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing. Whoa, how did Mino get the flag? A little bit of TNT and a lot of sneakiness. And he's going through the underground passageway. It's one of the most exciting parts of the map. On the far end.
He's gonna get it.
Yeah, I think this is a cap waiting to happen. Not much to do. Okay, and Sub has set up the mines again. I think they need to mine the air over here. That appears to be the way that the grabs are happening.
Yeah, Yigrido, he can't hold Arvid. It's a tough map to hold someone too. Like, you can just go through the walls.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and Arvid is putting some pressure on, as is Classic. This is a tough defending situation for Sub, and he's backed against the wall. Looks like they're through. Arvid gets a grab. And Classic clears out the red team again.
Xen is at the flag, but he can't.
Yeah, he's 2v1 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good play by Zen. Now Arvid drops the flag with a mine? How did that happen? What a mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's in the tunnel. Oh, but it's gone now. They're holding him to 3-0. That's pretty good. I think though, it being only 10 minutes in, if this blue team can figure out a way to break through the defense just 2 more times, that'll be a 5-0. Although if we think about it, this match is longer than Teletubbies versus Ballas. I think.
How long was that one?
So game 1, so they actually played twice, but the first series was really short because they got trashed on They had PlayerZ, and I forget what map they got absolutely trashed on, but they got completely trashed one game, and the other game they stalled it out for a while. They played on Railroad once, and then they played on Process, potentially.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Vank remembers Railroad and then Process.
Yeah.
And then the second set they played Venk, if you remember, let me know. I think one of them was the second game was was Torvis, and the first game was War. I don't know if it was War. I don't remember the first game. It might have been Deathmatch. Industries, and then Torvis. You're right.
I think Zen might get to the flag if Sour doesn't see him. Yeah.
Oh, and Sour grabs it. Alright, now both teams are kind of resetting here. We have Zenerty and Yigrido playing a little bit farther forward. Stream's delayed about 20 seconds. I don't know how that happens. Is that how it's supposed to be? I don't know why that is. We can reset the stream based off of after this match. Sub has been having a little more trouble defending on this map, I think, but he's still been doing a very good job.
Yeah.
He's killing people that when they get up there, and he's, holding his ground.
Yeah. It's hard to defend here.
Yeah, it is.
They got a grab.
Yeah, it doesn't see Arvid come through, but on the other side, who's got the grab? Worldshowoff, and Zenerty is still there though, so Zenerty needs to not get mined. Oh, and gets grenaded. Zenerty's probably pretty salty now.
Yeah.
I think Zenerty has probably one issue as a player, and it's an issue that a lot of people used to have. He would probably prefer if it was a 1v1 tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he is extremely, extremely good. So I think his team play has his team play and his map play, if you know what I mean. Like instead of let's just kill them, his
Right. Maybe he could just find other ways to get to the flag other than killing everyone.
Exactly. Yeah. It's one weakness, and they rout them. They rout red team completely. There's Zenerty alone against Sour, but Classic is coming back with the flag for another grab. He's gonna kill Zen from behind. Yeah, and that should be the match.
Yep.
Ugh. That was pretty fun.
Yep.
I had a good time.